Hold on. Oh, you're going.
Okay, so today we're going to take a look at a Murata 32 SS. Don't be fooled by the 32. It's actually just 2 inches shy of 35 feet. But it is a really nice arrangement in terms of the internal floor plan. Before we get inside, let's take a look at some of the things that's on the outside. We can't get it open, but we imagine that this would be where the outside television and entertainment center would be. Underneath here, you got just a wonderfully huge storage. I like the fact that these open and close from the side and not up and down.
Propane.
Oh, you locked it?
I'm sorry.
So here's where your propane tank would be.
Sorry.
Another small storage. And for those times when you want to be partying outside, of course, we have a good fridge, little fridge inside, a sink, nice little cabinet, and a drawer. A couple of outside plugs. The other thing I like, and this is true of all the drawers on the inside as well, these are all soft close. Pretty surprising for this level of coach. Here we have another large storage. It passed through all the way through the other side. I'll get my assistant to go open it so you can see it on the other side. Here we have a ladder. I would imagine in case you are having a child sleeping over in the little extra bunk. But here is pass through. You can see the smiling face of my daughter Jessica. All right, let's get this close. On the back you have a window, that's a frameless window, and it actually looks like it opens.
It should.
We'll check that out when we get inside, but this would be where the back bedroom is at. And you have a ladder go up the top.
It's a rear view camera up there.
Do you have a rear view camera? One of the things that I have heard from Murata owners is a little frustrating, but it's just the way it is that the fuel fill is all the way on the back, which means that when you're going through a gas station, you gotta wait till the very front car exits all the way to be able to get to the gas pump. Okay, now I don't know if you can see this or not from here, but this, I'm sure the SS stands for Super Slide, which means that all the way from the front, all the way to the back on the driver's side.
You've got an awning up there too over the slide, which is nice.
Well, there's a little awning on the top, which is really great because it keeps things from falling in. You don't have to worry about things falling in, but that is one monster slide. Let's see what we have underneath here. This was the pass-through where my daughter Jessica was looking. Here's where you would be plugging in. Your electrical is here. We're going to try to do the crab walk all the way down the slide. This one is locked. This is your water bay. So you've got room for your sewer tank flush, your city water connection. If you want to take an outside shower, you can do that here. This would be your water pump. In case you forgot to turn the pump on inside, you can do it outside, which is nice. Here's your freshwater tank fill. Here is your park cable input if you're getting cable at a nice RV park. And this would be where your water filter would go. And then inside here, you also have your black and gray tank flush. So your hose would come up from down here, up here, and attach to here. All right? All right, let's see if we can get this closed. Obviously, you can see from my own discomfort, the one downside of the Super Slide is the business end of all these units, of all these, it's going to be underneath the slide. So you're probably not going to want as much storage. Here is your Onan QG 5500, so a good size generator that of course will run on gas, since this is a gasoline engine. This one's locked, so I don't know what's in there. I would imagine storage. It says this is not a storage compartment, so I don't know what it's for. All right. Well, let's go on around and go back inside while I catch my breath. One of the things that I love about this unit is that it comes with your personalized driver. Jessica has volunteered to take us wherever we want to go. She'll just drive right over here. This also has a nice little table in between here. And
it rotates, so it's easier to get in and out of these chairs. If you've got it, you can move it.
With cup holders. Of course, this whole table can remove, so you don't need to have it inside here. Both chairs do spin around, so if you want the extra room, you got it.
And this seat has the kind of the desk, the larger desk that comes out, which is nice.
So like that, with a couple of plugs in the front.
And there's full 12-volt outlets on the side there. So, like if Mom wanted to plug in her laptop right underneath there, right there. So.
Cup holders down below. USB on this side. USB on that side.
12-volt up here. Another 12-volt up here. You got options, that's for sure.
This is a gas engine. So this would be the Ford
it's the V10.
V10, yeah. On the other side of Jessica, she'll show you there, is the leveling system. If you wanted to level up, you just press that button. Comes included.
You have automatic sunshades too for your top one here.
I don't know if Dave got it or not, but just so that you know, the MSRP on this is $153,000. Saying that the special deal is $107 for right now, and this is, I believe, a 2020. Yeah. 32 SS. Oh, good. So it looks like the occupancy capacity is 2,782 pounds. It's a lot of water, a lot of people, a lot of stuff. Didn't have to have any problem with that. All right, so I said that this is a super slide model. So this slide starts at the driver's seat and goes all the way down to the bedroom, which we're going to look at all of this in a little bit. But just be aware, if you want a super slide, you get no more super than this. But if super slides scare you, then this might not be the model that you want. We start up front here with the dinette. Storage in the bottom. Very nice. I kind of like the look of the dinette. Got the nice stitching inside.
Very comfortable.
It's a very comfortable coach.
You got seatbelts on both sides.
Unlike some of the other ones that don't put the seatbelt up front, this one has a seatbelt on that side and a seatbelt on this side. The windows are the frameless kind all around. That means that you can open the windows about that far. It's about the max that you get on it on either side. You can do the same thing on the other side. So the cool thing is you can open them in the rain. The downside is you don't get a lot of space to open it up. This would be one of those units where you would really hope to have a max fan or a fantastic fan But sadly, there's nothing here, just a regular vent up above. So I think one of the things that we would have to do is make sure we get one of those installed there. Let's come on back and while we're on this side of the coach, take a look at this nifty couch. Very comfortable, right? I mean, this is super comfortable. Right across, when you be sitting here, you could be watching television. You got a fireplace going. So the arrangement of this is just super. But, and while we're talking about it, you got cabinets here, 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 and here. Pass through all the way, and each one of these has its own strut, so they're going to stay open, which is nice. Hopefully they stay closed while we're going down the road. Again, each one of these has 2 of the little window slides in the back that you can get some air through. But now back to this couch. This couch does so much more than what you would think. I didn't mention it with the dinette, but the dinette, of course, also pushes down and makes into a small bed for a child or a couple of children. But this couch does some great things too. Let me show you. So you can lift up on this little piece and pull this out. And now you have what could be a lounger. Underneath the bed in the back, Jessica is grabbing it, there is a little cushion which we can put in just like this. So once we are camped, you can just sit here and put up your feet. Oh my, this is nice. This is really, really, really nice. But there's more. All right, so if we had a whole bunch of people sleeping here and we needed the room, we can take this cushion off here a little bit and lift underneath here, lift up, get these cushions out of the way. And this cushion comes all the way out. You got to pull this down. So you got 2 brackets. You got a bracket here to hold it and a bracket here so you won't fall down. And then come over here and push this down. And you put this in the middle. And there's another little piece that goes in the back that's also under the back bed. But you have a very comfortable bed. This is foam. Don't let the black fool you.
It's actually really comfortable.
This is actually pretty comfortable. I don't think we'd have a grandchild who would have a problem sleeping here. All right, isn't that cool? So you got a massive bed, a lounge chair, and a couch, all in one piece of furniture. Put this back up. Take this piece out.
2 seatbelts.
Oh, and you got 2 seatbelts over there too. Take this back.
So you've got seatbelts for 6.
Yep.
Oh, because you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. And then this comes up.
The other part needs to. Sorry, this needs to go up first. The other part comes up first.
Okay.
It'll.
There you go.
There you go.
My first time in doing it. If I can do it the first time, you can do it the second time. And then
True.
you can take this piece back out, put it back underneath the bed.
Whoa, sorry.
Oh, that's good enough. Lift underneath here, push in, put the cushion back, and now we just have a regular couch where we must sit and relax after doing all of that. I doubt that we would use all of that very often, but we probably would use a Chase
Yep.
quite a bit. All right.
Not with all the other sleeping spaces you have.
Right. We'll just finish this side before we go into the bedroom. We'll come back around the other side. You have lots of storage. So this comes all the way to the end. I mean, I can't literally reach all the way in there. There's no light inside, so you probably have a hard time seeing. This one is solid, doesn't move. This one's solid, doesn't move. But these here are all adjustable, wherever you want to put them. And then you have a drawer underneath down here. Close it, and soft side. A lot of storage here. And then here, more storage for your hanging clothes. And again, you get some idea a little bit better of how deep that goes back. Wouldn't have any trouble with the storage, because what did we see on the occupancy? 2,700 pounds?
Yes.
So we wouldn't have a problem there. So let's go back to the other side. I think this is one of those things that Mary Kay would like a lot. One of the things she said she wanted was a kitchen on the passenger side or the patio side of the coach. This has a really nice kitchen, a lot of space to work. First of all, this countertop is, I'm assuming, well, I really don't know what the material is, but it's some of the nicer stuff. All right. Inside of the sink, you have two units that can come out. You can open one or the other. Just have one sink, leave the rest for your prep space, or close them both. A lot of storage space back here. We've seen some units that would pop up a thing here. This doesn't have it, but there is a couple of GFI plugs, electrical outlets on this side.
One underneath.
And then you also have one over here underneath. You have a window here that you can look out. Again, it's the frameless kind. It opens up only so far to get some airflow, but you can see what's going on the outside. Storage underneath. Got a nice drawer here. Nice drawer here. Good storage underneath there, probably where your trash can would go. Storage here. Storage here. And storage here. Storage up above. I don't know what
you don't have a good silverware drawer though. That's the only thing.
Yeah, they don't have a built-in one. So good storage. That goes all the way through to here, and then a separate storage over here. One of the things that I like about the kitchen is that this has a real oven, a gas oven, I guess I should say, in addition to the stove. The stove has a 3-burner with a nice backsplash that can also act as a countertop. And then I really do like how they have finished off the tile in the corner here. This is just really first class. Up above, you just have a traditional microwave. So it does not come with the other kind of convection oven. But of course you don't need it if you have the gas. All right, moving back here, we have a smart inverter refrigerator. So I'm guessing what that means is it only runs on electric, does not run on gas. But you wouldn't have to worry about being level all the time that way. Notice it also comes with an ice maker up on top, which is kind of cool. Not sure what the size of this is, but it looks like it would be plenty large enough. And then back on this side, we have a small unit, and inside of these little doors here, you have all of your things that you need to know for the Coachmen: TV, antenna, radio, auxiliary, water heater, DSI, water heater electric, water heater gas, your water pump, your generator start and stop, your Wi-Fi, your generator on light, how many hours the generator's been on, and here would be your slide in and out. Okay, and then up here, it looks like you have your generator information as well for your Cummins Onan 5500 generator. Okay, we have a nice, looks to me like maybe a 32 inch, maybe it's a little bit larger, very thin television. It does not look like it angles, it looks like it just stays right here on the wall. And then underneath you have a fireplace that can either be for ambiance only, or can actually, you can see here, put out some real heat if you want it. Looks like this layout would be really, really comfortable for when you're just parked and you want to be able to watch some television and have a nice living room area, kitchen area, and then a dinette to eat in. I mean, I really, really like the way this layout is made. All right, come on back to the bedroom and bathroom. We'll take a look. I know this is really important for Mary Kay. I think she'll like this part. Earlier we saw a split bath, which I like, but she said she wanted all the things in the bathroom. So here you have a bathroom. Come on inside. You have both your toilet, your sink, and your shower in one place. So here's your toilet back in the corner. So I don't know if it makes sense or not, but we're literally behind the TV and the fireplace. Okay. So they built this little V-shaped bathroom, which gives you plenty of space back here. You know, I'm got about that much room. Plenty of space up above. No problems in the back. I don't think you'd have a problem with this toilet paper holder here. A couple GFI plugs. We have a stainless steel sink, which I think would look good for a long time. Nice mirror, towel holder. Then again, one of the things that you lose by having everything together is you have a smaller shower. You don't have any seat in here. I'm going to step in it so you get some idea how much space you have. But I'm 5'10", 5'11", and you can see I'm a long ways away from the top. I can turn around, I can shower, but you know, I can't sit down. It's not as big a shower as what some of the others were in this size unit. It has a glass door. Closes this way and opens up like this. All right. Then this takes us back to the bedroom. The bedroom.
Storage.
The bedroom can be closed off with a 3-part sliding door. So here's part 1, here's part 2, and here's part 3. So don't know that I've ever seen that before, but that's so that they can get everything in. Okay, see, you kind of got to do it one piece at a time. As we move back into the bedroom, now again, remember, this is the super slide model. So the slide for the driver's side goes all the way from the driver's door all the way back to here. And when the slide comes in, that's going to come to just about here. So your bed is going to come all the way up to here. This space here is what's going to be closed off completely when the slide is in. So you'd be able to get into your bed. The bed doesn't have to be halved or put up or anything, but you would not be able to walk around your bed if the slide were in. I hope that makes some sense. Looks to me like this is a, can't tell if it's a king size or queen. I'm going to guess a queen. It's plenty big enough for us. Just a couple of things that you might want to know about. We have a little storage dress hanger here and another equal one on the other side. Above the bed, you have 3 drawers. And in this one, you have a hole here for a CPAP machine if you need it, and there are 2 electrical plugs on the inside. The bed looks to be plenty comfortable. Just, you know, it doesn't make me look so good, but just laying here, put my head all the way at the top, you can see my feet don't hang out over the edge. real comfortable. And this is how I lose my... We might have to come back here a second time. This is where I lost it once before.
Yes.
There is a 2 outlets at the bottom of this bed. You can't, I don't think you can see it very easily.
Oh, they're probably on the same side over here.
Same on that side as well.
Well, yep, down there.
And then back at the top of the right-hand side of the bed are 4 USB outlets along with access to the stereo system. Next to each bed, we have a nice little counter to put things to overnight, a book or glasses or your phone or whatever, and then you have a nice pull-out door on either side to be able to store things in. Again, soft close. Now, underneath this bed, and before I just pulled up the mattress, but that was the wrong way to do it. You just pull up from the whole board, and there are these 2 super struts that lift this up really easy. A lot of storage down here as well. This is where the cushion was at for the lounge chair and where the extra pieces were for the bed that's out there. But you could use it for whatever you want. And then you just put it down. All right, on this side, you have 6 drawers. They're all the nice self-closing drawers.
Those are huge.
They're very huge, nice and deep. One for me, 5 for Mary Kay. Another GFI outlet over on that side. Television back here. Looks like it might be more like a 24-inch. I'm not sure what the size of it is. And it pops open this way with some storage behind there. You also have storage, hanging closets here. All right, so massive amounts of storage for your 2700 OCC. Well, that's a walkthrough of our
air conditioner.
There's 2 air conditioners. There's one on the top there, yep. One on the top over here.
With lots of ducting, lots of speakers.
There's an air conditioner in the back too.
No, I said, was there a fan in the bathroom?
No.
No. Oh, yes, there is. There's an exhaust fan above the commode.
This one looks to me to be the layout that we would want to be able to have. It's a little bit longer than what we wanted, but I think it would serve very well for us. The only weaknesses that I saw were it did not have a lot of the max air fans on the top.
But that's easily fixed.
But I think that's pretty easily fixed.
Shower space.
You know, one more thing that we didn't talk about just staying up there, there is a bunk bed.
There is.
On top. So we would actually have another
that
place
section
to
comes down.
Sleep people. I don't know if let's say what the pound is up here. It does not. Usually it says it on the side somewhere, but I don't see it here. So. Anyway, nice unit. A lot for your money in this Coachmen Murata 32 SS.